this is the pattern that we're going to be doing today. This one. And sorry, I dyed my hands yesterday. And so what we're going to be doing is a zigzag pattern. If you zoom in, you can tell that it's just little knots. But instead of just one knot, it's going to be two. So, get any strings. You need 5 of them. I'm making a necklace, so it needs to be a little bit longer. And a bracelet will probably be about that long.
Anklets
Or
about
so.
that long. That long.
So yeah. And what you're gonna do is get a box that like closes and stuff, and yeah. So then put the knot like right against the wall of the box and close it. And pull it and make sure that the knot's right there. Because if you don't pull it, it might turn out really weird because there will be a big space at the beginning. So it would look weird. So just make sure that that doesn't happen. Say two of the same color. Okay. So do that. Then separate all your colors on what looks to be right.
Like this?
Yes. Or do it in what pattern you want it to be in, like what row of colors. So this will take a long time to get going. Oh, your fingers are wrong. So yeah. And then just take this one right here, the first one in the row, and cross it over like that to make a 4. Okay?
Which way though? Like this?
Yeah.
Or the other way?
That one here. And then just take this and loop it under.
Loop it under.
Or tie a knot.
Then pull.
Then pull. Do that again.
Are we going to do this to every single color?
Yes.
And then do the next string?
Okay. Then, what you do is that one, make that one go out of the way, and do the next string in the row. Okay? And when you keep doing that, it'll make it kind of fat and big, but it looks like that. So, man just went to the bathroom. So yeah, and then just keep going with the ones in the row.
Oh my god.
Kind of like, yeah. And it should make kind of a diagonal thing. Don't try to like squeeze it all the way to the top, because that's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go,
Oh.
yeah. It's supposed to be diagonal, so just let it go by itself. It'll do the right thing. And it'll take a long time to perfect. But once you're doing really good at it, it'll look like that.
Just like the Chinese ladder.
Yeah. The very, very top, it looks like that. So it looks really well. So, yeah. Jessica's doing hers. I'm doing mine.
Wait,
It all works out. Jessica, don't do it backwards. So, yeah. And as soon as you're doing it really well and you think that you've got the hang of it, you can add more strings, you can do less strings. You know, it's really simple to do. 5 strings, I think is the prettiest. Do your favorite colors, because you're going to have to wear it every day or so, unless you want like a keychain. You're going to have to look at it a lot. So do your favorite colors. And remember, do 2 knots, not 1, 2 knots. Do 1 knot, it really, really messes things up. So you have to count how many knots you're doing.
What if you do 3?
It has a big bump.
And then do you put the string at the end and don't do that?
Yeah, and then just start over.
And then start.
See, it looks like that. So,
mine doesn't look
After
like that.
my second row, it looks like that. I'm kind of fast at this because I've done this like a bajillion times.
Not myself.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't done your second row yet.
Good. I thought I was doing it wrong.
No, I'm doing it.
Like one I tried to do.
Okay. So yeah, and then that's after my second row. Then do a third row, and really as far as you want it, just do as many rows as you want, and do it until it can either fit around part of your body, like your neck or your ankle or your like wrist, or you can do it as a keychain. You can put a little thing at the top and do it as a keychain with the knot right there. So it can be a lot of things. It can be a friendship bracelet for somebody. It can be a necklace. You know. Yeah. So
This is not easy. Well, it is, but it.
I've done 3 rows, and so far you have to make sure that there are no double knots after you like triple knots or only like one knot. As soon as you finish a row, because then you have to go back and try to unknot everything and do that row again. Because if it turns out that there's a double knot, it won't really work. Because you have to undo the whole entire thing. Just, I know. Just do that and it'll all work out really well. And try to do it, like try to finish it at like in the same time period that you started. So don't like go away, eat dinner, and then come back to it. Because the threads might get all messed up and it might work, but
And you might forget if you're on the second knot or the first one.
yeah,
And you might do an extra.
you might do like an extra knot or you might do only one knot. It won't work very well. So just, yeah, knot it and see how it works out. After I do this, I'll have done 5 rows. And I'll show you what it looks like. Then I have to go with Jessica, my trusty assistant, somewhere. So we have to leave.
Why'd you add somewhere? That makes me worry.
So and if it turns out that your row has one weird color, just pull the string one at a time and it should turn out right. So yeah, okay, well, this is 5 rows. Looks really nice. So I guess we'll see you next time on just finish that. I have a long way to go.
Tune us next time for a new design.
Which will probably be a Chinese ladder.
And we'll show you the finished product of this.
Yes, we'll show you the finished product. Cameraman, Jessica, Hannah, and Sophia, the foreign exchange student.
She's leaving
So,
today.
Goodbye.